And at number 18, we're back in Erinsborough, where Summer's at war with Paul.
The day that Summer started working at my dad's paper. Now, there's two people that should never meet and never ever mix.
Paul and Summer don't really get on.
Summer is absolutely desperate to become a journalist.
Okay, here's that page you wanted me to proofread for you. I've made a few changes that I think you're going to like.
Where's my coffee?
She thinks she's the next Lois Lane and she's going to report all the biggest stories in the world. Paul needs a coffee.
Well, I kind of focused on this.
I asked you to get me a coffee ages ago.
I'm sorry, but I got caught up in this and then the coffee.
One simple instruction and you can't follow it.
I think it was a tad naive of Summer to expect to get so far in the paper with only being there for, a day. But that's just part of her character, and that's what I find amazing about her.
But I did this instead.
Is that what I asked you to do?
Look, I just thought...
You're not here to think, Summer. You're here to do as I ask.
It ends up getting printed and he's completely twisted the article.
You changed the entire article. Don't I get some sort of say? I mean, it is my name on it.
Yeah, you're an intern. You've got a great opportunity.
Well, what about people who use and love the community garden?
I explained all about their little project.
No, you manipulated the facts to suit your own opinion.
So Andrew, being the good boyfriend that he is, say that he would help Summer out and go against his dad, because nobody knows his dad quite like Andrew does.
Okay, the key to sneaking in anywhere is just act really confident, okay?
So I've got to be careful here because we are G-rated. But when we were filming the scenes where Andrew and Summer sneak into Paul's office late at night and to try and change the article, we had quite a funny time doing that because Summer had to hide under the desk.
You need to cut at least 200 words.
Get under the desk, okay? Just do it, please.
With Andrew pretending that he's there just doing a bit of late-night work.
Andrew, what are you doing in here?
Hey.
And as you can imagine, with the cast and crew, there was quite a lot of naughty jokes going around about the fact that there's Summer under the desk. Won't go there.
Her and Andrew decide to get their revenge on Paul and post the original article on the website.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah. I want you to clear your desk. Your internship is terminated.
The public needed to know the importance of the community garden.
Summer, would you stop playing the martyr?
You know what? If putting my article online helps save the garden, then it'll be worth getting fired.
She feels that she had to stick to her morals and be true to herself, which is really important to Summer.
You know, journalism isn't always about what you believe in.
Isn't that how you run your paper?
But I'm not an intern. And now, neither are you.
So she goes to oust Paul, if you like, on radio, on the community radio.
This is the Hoyland Report, and I'm Summer Hoyland.
I'm like Summer's
soapbox. Now I want to hit on something that I couldn't talk about last time.
The power of the media. More importantly, who controls what makes the news, and how much of
that comes from pushing their own agenda. Now, last time I promised to name names.
Starting with the owner and editor of a familiar local rag.
Do I think that Summer oversteps the mark with her story and going on pirate net? Of course I do. And so does Paul.
Because that's what he'd do. Name a name, twist a story, filling it with his own personal bias. Or hers. Now, this person's probably listening. They know who they are, so...
Now, that's disappointing. The irony is where you think that Paul's going to be really mad at Summer for doing the story. What he's actually mad at is the fact that Summer was weak and didn't actually name Paul.
Even though she was very angry with Paul over what he'd done, there was still a part of her that didn't want to cause trouble for her boyfriend, who she loves dearly. So I think that was the driving force in her not naming names.
See, if you could learn to rein in that righteous indignation of yours, you might actually become a good journo one of these days. So I didn't think there was two sides to your story. Guess I was wrong.
Wait, was that a compliment, Paul?
I thought the interview was very well balanced and you handled it well. Congratulations.
Good. Does this now mean Summer can have an internship back?
Absolutely not.
What Summer is doing in her head is absolutely 100% right, and that's fair enough. But also what Paul's doing in his head, as a businessman and as somebody with the experience, is completely 100% right as well. And at the end of the day, she's the employee.